Hey everyone, it's Casey here. Today we're diving into a topic that's sure to spark some debate. We're talking about Singapore, a city that's often praised for its cleanliness and efficiency, but some say it's, well, a bit boring. Singapore is safe, it's clean, it's like the Switzerland of Asia. So let's get into the 10 brutally honest reasons why some people think Singapore City is boring. Buckle up because we're about to ruffle some feathers. Okay, first up, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Singapore's obsession with cleanliness. Yeah, it's impressive walking down the street and not seeing a single piece of trash, but after a while it starts to feel like you're walking through a museum exhibit instead of a living, breathing city. Chewing gum, banned, jaywalking, forget about it. When you control every little thing, it sucks the life out of a place. Let's be real, Singapore is not a budget traveler's paradise. In fact, it's one of the most expensive cities in the world. Even simple things like a cup of coffee or taking public transportation can put a dent in your wallet. It's like they replaced affordable fun with high-end boutiques and Michelin star restaurants. You know what I love about cities like Bangkok or New York? The energy on the streets, the buskers, the food stalls, the random encounters that make you feel truly alive. Singapore, not so much. The street scene here is tame. You won't find those crazy markets with vendors hawking their wares. No late-night food stalls with plastic chairs spilling out onto the sidewalks. It's all very orderly, very controlled. Manufactured. Singapore has some impressive attractions. Gardens by the Bay is visually stunning, and the Marina Bay Sands is an architectural marvel. But after a while, it all starts to feel a bit Disney-fied. It's hard to find anything authentic or unscripted. Singapore is tiny. You can practically walk across the entire country in a day. And while that's great for efficiency, it also means there's not a lot of room for exploration or getting lost. It's a city that's easily digestible, which can feel a bit limiting if you're the adventurous type. Okay, so you've got your perfectly manicured gardens, your futuristic super trees, and your impressive botanical gardens, but where's the real nature? The raw, untamed wilderness that makes you feel small and insignificant? You won't find it in Singapore. Every inch of green space here is carefully planned and maintained. Look, I'm not complaining about safety. It's great to walk around a city at night without feeling like you're going to get mugged. But Singapore takes safety to a whole new level, and sometimes that can feel a little sterile. There's no edge, no sense of danger, no what's going to happen next. Feeling that you get in other cities. It's predictable, which can be a good thing if you're risk-averse. Singapore's nightlife scene is often described as polished, but it's also expensive and heavily regulated. Most of the nightlife here revolves around fancy rooftop bars and exclusive clubs where you need to dress to impress and shell out a small fortune for a drink. If you're looking for something a little more gritty and spontaneous, you might be disappointed. Singapore loves its shopping malls. They're everywhere, and they're all pretty much the same. Gleaming floors, high-end brands, and that familiar air-conditioned sterility. But when they become the dominant feature of a city's landscape, it starts to feel a bit soulless. Where are the independent boutiques, the quirky vintage stores, the local markets where you can haggle for a bargain? Singapore's art scene is definitely growing, but it still feels a bit corporate. The kind of art that challenges the status quo and makes you think it's there, but you have to dig a little deeper to find it. So there you have it, folks. 10 reasons why some people find Singapore a bit on the boring side. Look, I'm not saying Singapore is a bad place. It's a fascinating city with a lot to offer, but it's not for everyone. Do you agree or disagree? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more brutally honest takes. Until next time, this is Casey, signing off.